Hi, welcome to Witchpeace Craft. My name is Judy. My video today is my yarn adventures for the week. I haven't posted for a while, but I am super excited because I got asked to test a pattern. My first time to test a pattern. No one has ever asked me before. I'm incredibly honoured because I only consider myself an advanced beginner, and it was so much fun. I'm like, can't believe someone asked me. I'll just tilt that camera a bit more. So yes, I got asked by Kerryn Wright. Everyone would know Kerryn from a subscriber to their channel. I think she's subscribed to just about all of us. And she got out there and promoted the amigurumi pattern that Me Mothers was selling as a bushfire relief fundraiser. So I'll just cover that bit up. Her pattern was the Mug Cozy combo. Mug Cozy Coaster combo. It has a built-in coaster. I don't know if you can see that. And it was fun. I really loved doing it. I'm still really tickled pink she asked me to do it. So thank you, Kerryn, for asking me. Now, guys, this pattern will be available on her Etsy shop, which is Building Blessings, and on a Made It shop. I will leave links to this pattern in the description below, so you can go on over and check it out. I think it's about $2 Australian and $3 US. Why? Because I'll read out what Kerryn put. 100% of the money received from the pattern until May the 10th, 2020, Mother's Day, will be donated to the South Australian CFS, Country Fire Service, which is our volunteer firefighting organisation who fight our bushfires with extraordinary tenacity and courage. So yes, until Mother's Day, May the 10th, Australian time, she is fully donating the funds she raises to the South Australian country firefighters. So guys, check out her links I put in my description. Go on over there and support Kerryn with her pattern. Incredibly honoured. We got communicating and she's helped me with some great tips for my Etsy shop. My Etsy shop was just somewhere I threw things up I couldn't sell on a charity stall, or I had a while. But yeah, they weren't really selling, and she's helped me with a lot of tips. So thanks, Kerryn, for asking me to be a pattern tester. Wow. And helping with me with my Etsy shop. Onwards and upwards from here. So yes, just absolutely tickle pink. It made my week last week. So last video I asked about baby blanket patterns, and I got lots of suggestions. I got some patterns sent to me, and I did some research, and there were so many I still couldn't choose. So the ones that I liked, which is about 12, I put their names on a piece of paper, dropped them into a jar, and the one I drew out, no matter what, was going to be the one I did in the ice yarn for a boy for my friend. So the one that came out was Creative Grandma's 12-point star. I am quite away. I'm just finished the second ball doing that. I really like this pattern. It's really nice. I also pulled out two more. Well, I picked two more because I really like the pattern. So I'm going to be making some more baby blankets, and you'll get to see the finished product. The other thing I decided this year was I would do a tea cozy of the month. Something I've never made before, and something that would take me out of my comfort zone, a bit more advanced in tea cozy making. And I had said I was learning to loom knit, and I also said I had a lot of UFOs at the end of last year. One of them was a loom knitted tea cozy. Well, guess what? I finished it. Now, I've blocked this and tried to get the leaves to stay down, but some of them I'm going to have to stitch down, I think. But that was the loom knitted flowers and leaves, and this is based on a bush in my garden. I'll put a photo either in the video or at the end so you can see, compare the tea cozy to the bush. Now look, I'm going to need lots of practice with my loom knitting. It's not great, but it's quite a nice little tea cozy, and it'll sell really cheap on my store when I decide what I'm going to do with these leaves that keep dropping down. So yes, I learned to do the loom knitting with Llama Mama. She has my next project when I can get through some of the whips. I'd like to do the back scrubby that she's put out. I think that's another step in my easy loom knitting until I perfect my loom knitting, because I'm not that real good. I'm very basic. So my tea cozy of the month for January was my loom knitted tea cozy. 1, I finished my loom knitting. 2, I made a tea cozy of the month. And 3, it was a UFO from 2019. 3 ticks. Boom. Done. It was really good. I did enjoy it. I'm very critical of my loom knitting. So then because I am trying to get through the UFOs, I had a knitted blanket I started when I went on my travels overseas last year. Went wrong and I had to frog it quite a way back, and I'm back into it. And I put a lifeline in because it's hard. I'm doing this, frogging this knitted blanket if you make a mistake. That was a lesson learned. So yeah, when I finished that, another tick off a UFO that I didn't do last year. So finished objects. Well, I haven't got a lot because blankets take some time. I do love, I think like a lot of people, Debbie from Canadian Crocheter's No Name hat. I made another one in the charity yarn. This one I'll be going to Crochet for Cancer. The meeting was today. At 6:30 this morning, I was in my garden. I had some mental health issues, I guess, during the week that dragged me down. But today, after being in my garden and doing stuff, I'm feeling really good. But I didn't think I should inflict my morose personality on the people at Crochet for Cancer. But I love this pattern, and I know Madonna Ballard's made it, and I don't think it should be the no-name pattern. I think it should be the happy hat, because it makes you happy doing it. It's easy to do, which makes me happy, and it looks great, which makes me happy. I think Debbie should now rename this the happy hat. Anyway, I made another one. Now, with scrap yarn, I've been making scrunchies. So I finished my ice challenge and I had a little bit of yarn over, and I made a scrunchie. And then another one in a different glittery yarn. This is my thing I throw together. There's no tutorial I follow. It's just something I do. And then one of the suggestions about my Etsy shop was I made a hat and cowl, and I thought, why don't I make a matching scrunchie? Because there was a bit of yarn left over. So if there's yarn left over, I'm going to make a matching scrunchie that's complimentary when I sell them. So yeah, 3 scrunchies I made. And I finally made, I should have stuffed them with some paper, little shoes to match the baby beanie I was doing. So I got little shoes to go with it. There's still some yarn left over. I'm tempted to make mittens, but mittens aren't great for up here. I don't know. But yeah, to go with my little baby hat, I made baby shoes, and that's it, because I'm working on blankets, baby blankets, 2 of them knitted, which takes its time, and the star, which is looking beautiful. I may have to make a second one. So that was my finished objects. Where's my notes? No real acquisitions other than I'm buying what I need to finish a project if I haven't got it. Now I am doing a bag that now is up to needing lining. So I bought some lining. This is like $6 a meter. It's cotton. It's really cheap, but it'll look nice in my bag. Because yes, it is season of the granny, and for some reason I seem to be doing a lot of different projects with granny squares. I don't like granny squares because I can't join them real well, and I really don't like the granny stitch because way back in my day it was the only stitch we really knew, and it reminds me of being a bit old-fashioned. But hey, each their own. That is for a bag by Bob Wilson 123. I am taking my time because I really like the way this is going. I was going to break out the sewing machine today and do the lining, but my head's not in the right space for that. Maybe tomorrow, because I am getting there. So yes, that was my only acquisition because I needed it. So the other good news I had at the end of last week, I did share it in a live, but I don't think people really noticed. There are a lot of fundraisers for bushfire relief, and my hairdresser ran a fundraiser where you went online and donated to Australia Zoo. And for those who might remember, it's owned by the Irwin family, Steve Irwin, you know, crikey, Steve. And they have been looking after a lot of injured animals. And she did a fundraiser where you clicked on the link, you made whatever donation, and your name went in the draw for this $300 prize. Well, I just normally donate. I never ever win raffles. I think I've won one chicken in a raffle once. Well, I got a phone call and I picked it up. Oh, I don't know. I won this. Oh, I'll take it out. I won a Pro Speed hairdryer. A professional straightening iron. I have both. And in there was some, I hadn't seen this at the hairdresser, hydrating styling oil and a little teddy bear keyring. For my donation to Australia Zoo, I won that. I have a GHD straightening iron. My hairdryer could use replacing, but maybe I'll just put my straightening iron in the cupboard till mine dies. But isn't that awesome? I won that just by making a donation. I mean, normally I just donate and that's it. So thumbs up to my hairdresser. Let me see. Which brings me to Kerryn's pattern, the mug cozy. I decided when I was making my notes for this video, I would buy 3 of the patterns and give them away with this video. But what you have to do to enter is to leave a comment congratulating Kerryn on her pattern. I want you to put congratulations Kerryn, because that will be what I use in the random comment picker on YouTube to select the 3 winners. So if you'd like a mug cozy pattern, leave a comment, because I'm going to buy 3 and get Kerryn to send them as gifts. Because I was sort of motivated by my great hairdresser. It's not much, but hey, it's better than nothing. But please check out her Etsy shop and her made it shop and support her, because she supports all of us. So yeah, let's say we draw it on the 12th, because that's a couple of days we'll draw it at midnight on the 11th of February. So here goes, let me get the rules right. We'll draw, it's open worldwide. We'll draw it on midnight Australian time, the 11th of February. So there's only a couple of days, so that Kerryn can try, if she's well enough, because she hadn't been well last week, to get them out before Valentine's Day. Because I'll try and grab one of mine that I made. I don't have great mugs because I'm more of a teacup lady, or I have my big cup which got broken. Mugs aren't really me, but I wanted to do it in mugs. So like that, because for Valentine's Day, you could buy a nice mug, make the cozy, fill it with chocolates and wrap it. Because I intend to do that for Christmas. I'm going to shop around for some really nice ladylike mugs or cups, make the cozy, fill them with chocolates and wrap them. And they will be the presents for the girls in the office. Easy, really nice, little handmade, nice present. So guys, if you'd like to win a pattern, leave the comment, congratulations Kerryn, because she did her pattern. And she asked me to test it. So there you go. Open worldwide to anyone. Leave the comment, congratulations to Kerryn. And we'll close it on February the 11th. And I'll draw on the 12th. And hopefully Kerryn can get them out there in time for Valentine's Day. Great gift for Valentine's Day. Great gift for Mother's Day. Can you imagine that? This is Strawberry Something by Sugar and Cream. Nice, pink, lovely for Mother's Day. Of great gift. I like the idea, and it's going to be my Christmas gift idea. So there you go. I've tried to watch everybody's ice challenge that they put up because there was so many interesting things. It's really great to see what people do. Even though I'm not a fan of the granny square or the granny stitch, I can't wait to see the season of the granny, the videos people put up what they made. I have made my February tea cozy because it's for Valentine's Day, and I did post a picture on Instagram because I actually made it for Debbie the Canadian Crocheter and Happiness's Homemade Block Party Cow. That was my first project, and that was using granny squares. I will show it next video. I started another granny square project before season of the granny challenge came out that is for that cow. And when I finish, it's almost finished. I've just got to line it. When that's finished, I'll show that because that was for the block party cow with Debbie again. Shout out. So I've watched a lot of ice challenges. I've done joined in a couple of lives, but not much. But something that has helped me the last week to unwind, try and get my headspace right is I like watching nature and wildlife videos or pictures or documentaries. I think I must have all of David Attenborough's Planet ones because the family buy me the videos. And my son said, if you're not sleeping and not relaxing, we can whack one of those on and within 10 minutes, David Attenborough has put me to sleep. Not because he's boring, he's just got a great voice. Anyway, one of the channels I've really caught on to lately, I enjoy them. The videos aren't long, 7 minutes, maybe 9, I think maybe the longest, I'm not sure, is Michael Thornley. I'm going to leave a link to his channel in the description below. The one that really, really made me feel good today was Waltzing Nature with Music from COSY. Now, if you're into classical music and you love pictures of nature, you've got to watch this video. It is so nice. It's about 7 minutes long. I've been coming home from work and usually I have a cup of tea and I unwind for half an hour and I've been playing his videos. There's no narration, they're put to music, but this one blew me away this morning. So go home and check out Michael's channel. I think he's just a few off 2,000 subscribers. So subscribe because you won't, if you're to be disappointed, if you're really into wildlife. So there you have it. That's my week. A little down, a little up, a little down, a little up. Life is a roller coaster. Guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, take care of each other and have a crafty day.